Hey, happy Friday. I wanted to share two things that I do to help make my weekend more productive. The first is I clean house on Thursday and or Friday, depending on how much I need to get done. And what that does is frees my weekend from having to do manual labor. It's a tip that I got probably over 15 years ago from an older couple that I knew from church. And they shared that tip with me because it was the way that they helped make their weekends more relaxing, and it gave them more time to be with each other and do the things that they enjoyed before they had to head back to work on Mondays. I've been doing it for years. I've shared the tip with friends, and a lot of them still do it themselves and still also agree with me that it was brilliant. I mean, who wants to wake up on early on Saturday morning and clean up? I don't. I want to spend an extra hour or so in bed doing nothing if I feel like it. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, I got from a book called The Things That Most Successful People Do on Weekends. And what was a thread throughout the book and a lot of the stories was that they scheduled their weekend. And of course, now that sounds a bit much, but it's really not that complicated. Basically, you just find one or two things, no more than three things that you want to accomplish during the weekend. It could be a work related task. Some of these people, they had just corporate work that they wanted to do. And so they would get up early on Saturdays, take an hour or two, knock a couple of things out, and move on with their weekend. Or it could be something for your own personal business, a task that you need to knock out. Maybe you're scheduling your social media, maybe you're writing your blogs, maybe you're developing products, whatever it is that you want to do. And it also can be something fun, planning a family dinner. Is there a meal, if you're me, that you always wanted to try? And so you designate time on Saturday or Sunday to attempt that recipe. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. But what it will do is provide a little structure or frame around your weekend so that when Sunday evening comes and you're getting ready for work, you can look back and say that you accomplished some things that you actually wanted to do. You don't feel like you wasted the weekend. Not that sometimes doing nothing is wasteful, because sometimes that's needed. But you often don't feel that same anxiety when you look back and think there were these 100 things that you wanted to accomplish and you ended up being so overwhelmed that you didn't do any of them. And so, again, simple things. Get your house tasks out of the way if you have time. When I get off here, I'm going to finish doing a couple of things. Solomon has already cleaned the bathroom and scrubbed the floors, which are the major things, and taken out the trash. I do things like straighten up, make sure my bedroom is straight so that it's a sanctuary throughout the weekend. Little things like that, vacuum, small like tasks, just to get it out of the way so that I don't have to get up early on Saturday or the weekend. And I'm gonna give you tip number three. I order my groceries. I don't have to go to the store. That's time and labor. Don't have to worry about. Get right on the phone, Instacart. They go to all the good stores. Let them shop for you. Give them extra tips in the comments. Tell them what kind of tomatoes you like, firm, not firm, all of those things. They follow them, and if not, you can get your money back. But I've really never had a problem with Instacart except when they brought me too many sweet potatoes. So again, I started with two, but three productivity hacks. Do your household chores early. Put a little structure around your weekend. And three, use some kind of hack, like it could be a grocery delivery. It doesn't have to be. It could be Target. I also do Target delivery, same day with ship. Just something that'll give you your time back. That's the main thing, to give you your time back to be able to do the things that you want to do and truly, truly enjoy your weekend and the things and the people that you love. Have a good weekend. Oh, by the way, tell me what you think about the video. What are you doing for your weekends? Do you just, do it freeform? Do you freestyle? Are you planning anything out? If you have any productivity hacks that you want to share, please drop them in the comments.